Good morning. I'm hoping that I've got the right things happening. I'm earlier than usual because I have got a day out to do some volunteering. So regularly on a Thursday, that will be the case. So these broadcasts on a Thursday will be earlier. I'm not too sure if it's going to keep being this early, but we'll see. It's just that this morning I needed to be super prepared, super early than usual. So for those of you who are my lovely regular followers and people who join in, yes, Rena, it is. It's an hour early. Good thing the puppy woke you up to go out for a wee. They can be good things sometimes, these puppies. The way that they can let us know things and in the right time. Look, it is just that I am doing a little earlier than usual because of going to do my volunteering. I found last time it was getting to be a little bit too close to the line and getting organised. So I decided to do earlier. It might not be quite 7 in the morning. Well, it's 7 a.m. here on Thursday, the 14th of January. So good morning, Carol. Lovely to see you here. And another one commenting, yes, I am early today. I might have mentioned it yesterday in the session that I was going to be a bit earlier because I am doing the volunteering. But what we're here to do today now is the card readings that we for the spread that I have been doing for quite a long time now. So good morning, Veronica. Lovely to have you here. And Meg. Oh, it has been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, all things are going quite well now that we're in a new year and in the new year, not just crossed over into a new year. We have lovely energies around with the beautiful sunshine, and we're starting to actually eat the harvest from our peach trees and nectarine trees. As most fruit trees, they tend to come in all at once. So we've started being able to pick them and pick them up off the ground, the ones that were a bit quicker than we were, all that stuff, what we have in abundance. So I'm going to switch across to the cards now. So here we have them because remember, tune into your own intuition with how the cards are speaking to you too. If your eye's going to one of them in particular, let that card be your focus for the day. This is the deck that we're using. It's the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, the expanded edition, because that's the one that I do use. And here is my website. You can do the W's in front if you want to, but these days you don't have to. So it's just the rosboundy.com.au. Anything that I do now on internet connections is just using my name, Ros Boundy. So do a search if you'd like. There could be some in America that you might find, or the UK. I have found that if you use my full name, I think. But anyway, it doesn't matter. rosboundy.com.au for personal private bookings and other services can be found on hypnosisplus.com.au. Sorry. Anyway, we're here for the reading. In this space, we've got workspace, work energy, home energy, unexpected, your role, and the outcome. All right. Oh, my mouse, I went the wrong place. So what we've got is the magnifying glass in that workspace. So we did have magnifying glass yesterday, and it's indicating as our role that was. So it's still indicating the energy is there to be used to actually look in finer detail. I had thought yesterday it was going to be relative to the work mode, workspace, and it certainly has popped up into that energy now. So if there's anything at your work that needs a closer look, do take the time to give it that closer look. And it possibly is, since we've got letters next door, I think, and the work card, the bear, I think it really is a very strong work focus today. So it's the I's dotted, the T's crossed, anything that you feel that needs a double look, needs a closer look, pick up that sense of the magnifying glass and do that. And that's where we're going to move into the, we'll take that energy across even into the home space, because for those that work from home, it is a bit like some work today. We've got Bear there nurturing, nurturing that home space and giving it a bit more energy. not like the paddling madly underwater like you feel that ducks are. This is definite strong strokes. Bears are very good swimmers, and they certainly do look after and nurture their young. So put that into mind as you're stepping through your home today, walking through. Just notice things that might need that little tweak of placement, clean up. Whether I don't know whether you wash your floors, vacuum and wash your floors and all that sort of stuff on a Thursday, but there's something that does need to be pushed into a bit of get it done type thing. And that can be just that cuddle, love, nurture for the little ones, for the cubs as well, so to speak. So move that energy through there. I'm just feeling that I am feeling that connection between the workspace and home. So I think too that sometimes there are things that you do tend to take home or bring into the home space as work, get that work-life balance right. That's what I'm feeling with that. And I think that's why there's that bit of a, not sure. So look into that for yourself today. We've got the Tower up here in our unexpected position. Now that can be, I'm just going to go that way because I'm reaching too far. That can be to do with some government, the institution type things, but just popping in through the day. It could be that you're going to need to make a phone call to, and Centrelink just popped up in my head then, don't know why. Something like that, or whether it's the tax office or something, there's just something that needs to be done in that department, in a government department's why I'm feeling the Tower in that unexpected role. That's the energy, that's the messages I'm feeling from that. Okay, so if you're feeling anything a bit different or something that's a bit, feels almost like an overpowering, that it's towering over you, deal with it, otherwise it's going to keep towering over you through past today, even I'm feeling. So that's the unexpected card. Moving into here, we've got the ring as your role. Now that is a commitment. The ring usually does mean a commitment, whether engagement, wedding, that type of thing, because we do usually associate that with rings, obviously. And it can be the decoration, it can be the bling, that type of thing. So our role, I don't think it's actually feeling for me the bling, but it's the sparkle, be the sparkle. So in all that we're doing there. Oh, good morning, Litza. Lovely to see you here this morning as well. I am early. So be that sparkle in today. That's what I'm feeling is your role, is the, we do sometimes go through our little cycles of moods and stuff like that, and especially women, and we do, for me, it's not something that's an issue anymore, that, the women's cycle, so to speak. It's feeling more like it's just that moon cycle that we have with how our moods can be affected because we do know that the moon's energy itself does move through in cycles, that it does affect emotions and things like that, because of just the way even the tides are affected by the whole world is affected by the moon's pull, that tidal motion and that sort of thing. So I'm feeling that this circle is around the ring. It's around that commitment to self, to look after yourself so that you can ease those moods. I'm feeling that it's more along that more emotional side at the moment. And, if there's anything that is really bugging you at work, or there's something that needs shifting around in the home space, that you're able to shift through that yourself, move through it, and recognize that some things do go in cycles, and there is always reason behind. It's just needing to actually go within to actually to learn what that reason is. We can find it out. Okay, sometimes it's that introspection. Just have a look at that inner self. But sparkle, I'm feeling the energy of sparkling it out today. Being an inspiration to others with that sparkle. So there's the two. It could be the full day goes through a cycle completely. Where go through all sorts of emotions. but it's going to shine that sparkling example out to others of who you are. That's your role. And as we come to our outcome, it's letter, the written communication, it's sort of speaking to others through written word. Feel into what you're needing to express. Even if you're reading someone else's letter or communication, feel into it and acknowledge the giver, acknowledge you as the receiver, acknowledge you as the sender, and the other as the receiver, if that's the way it is that you're actually needing to write something to another. It does feel like it's a personal communication that's needing to be written. So whether that's into the home space or whether it's that you receive something from work that it feels like it's affecting you personally, that is the centre. The outcome is the centre of what is our day, but we're not always aware of how our day actually is, each moment being the outcome. So I think I think I'm saying that properly. Don't know for sure, but that's all right. The expression, I'm just looking at the cards because I've taken them off the screen, just looking at the cards and what I'm feeling as an overall with that. I really do feel that, just sitting in that inner space of you, having that awareness of what's going on around you in that witness mode, so that you're not totally affected emotionally by everything, feeling like it's absolutely personal. Each and every one of us does deal with things on our own level from our own center and perspective. So at times it does pay to step back and look at the scene as if it's a play acting out in front of us, if you understand what I mean. So in those moments, step back and see the bigger picture of what's happening and learn from that and what your part is it that you have in it and how can you help others through it as well as yourself. So that's actually what I'm getting from the overall picture of what the cards are today. Very helpful for your day today. Well, thank you. I'm glad I can help. Look, it's your own messages you're receiving from these. It's more important than what I tell you. So if it's on the cards, well, it does. That's why I do this, is because I find that the cards are actually a very helpful tool, and we can actually use them for focus. Focus is probably more it. Good morning, Trina. So pick out of that set of cards what you're focusing on. What is that one that just really stands out for you? And even to look at it and feel, is there a mantra for me in this morning to put through my day with the energies that are around it? Or just feel, wow, I can move into my day with that much more focus. And even if none of it seems to gel through the day, it doesn't matter. You've been able to focus on something that's your inner you right at the start of the day, like a mini meditation in some ways. Anyway, I do need to keep moving, and thank you so much for joining me in this earlier hour. I will be going back to the 8 o'clock tomorrow morning for the card reading, and I do have Friday's Intuitive Chat with Leanne and Roz tomorrow night as well. So 2 opportunities tomorrow, and have a blessed day. Feel into your energies with true self-love and the love that you can bring out to the humanity that we are, and keep being the best you. Namaste.